Hello everyone, it's been a little while again since I've done a video. It's day, I don't know, about 84, my second season, and I'm just mostly here to say Merry Christmas, and I love you all, and life is good. And the last couple weeks have, as always, been very busy, and I'm trying to get near the end of a lot of the stuff that I've been responsible for, committed to, obligated to do, and a lot of it had to do with Christmas, of course, Christmas program, which we had today, and I only had 2 weeks to work on it, but we had a really nice little program with kids, and it turned out really, really well. I wish more people had actually been there to see it, but it was really, it came to go together really, really well, and it just feels good to have that done. Let's see, last week had a Christmas party with work. It's so terrible. I don't know how to upload any of my videos from my digital camera. It seems like my program isn't compatible, so I can't share some of the things, but I'll see if I can't get some pictures on to add with this video. And then, but yesterday, I wanted to tell you about yesterday. In July or August, I bought tickets to go see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and if you've never heard of them, it's like heavy metal band meets symphony orchestra, and then you add fireworks to it. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen or been to in probably my entire life. From the minute they start, it's like they just grab you and take you right with them, and there's lights, and then there's like the neon, like Star Wars. They had like this, it looked like the Starship Enterprise up in the front. It was so big. It actually takes almost 10 semi-trucks to load all their equipment. That's the stage and the sound and the lightings and all the stuff they have. And then the first half, it was a 3-hour concert, and there was no intermission, and it went so fast. It really blew my mind. The first half is there's a narrator, and he tells he'll tell a little bit of a story, and then they play a couple songs, and then he tells a little bit more story, and then there's more songs. And it's usually they do a lot of Christmas stuff, and I thought we were seeing one of the ones that they've done in the past that's also been on our public television station, which is so awesome, and I couldn't wait to go see it in person. I have a couple CDs, but they have a new one. This year was all new, and so it was different, so it was like, it really sucks you in because you're trying to hear the narrator talk, and then this big music with, big sound, and this big theater. But the one gal that's playing the keyboard, oh my gosh, she was like the big sound in the auditorium. And then one of the head guitar players, singers, he comes out and he talks for a little bit, and he introduced a few people, and then we went into a second half of the show where they did just other music, a couple rock and roll songs, and we had this dueling steel guitar or whatever kind of guitar guys playing back and forth and having fun, and then he introduced a couple more people, and then they had go-go dancer singers come out. That was way cool. Gals, oh my gosh, it was so fun to do this. It was so loud. I was thinking, they must get a crook in their neck by the end of that show, because they just did it the whole time, and their hair's down their face, so they're flopping their hair. It was so cool. We all wanted to be dancers. I took 3 friends with me, 3 gal friends, and we were all doing it. Wow. But they're wow. And then there was this gal that played the violin, and she was a contortionist while she played the violin. She's playing, then she's leaned back as far as she could lean, like she was going to do a back bend, and then she would actually get down on the floor and lean all the way back, and then she was doing the hair flipping things too. She'd bend down and she'd flip her hair. I don't know how she kept from getting her hair tangled in all her violin strings, but it was so neat. And then all the guitar players and the violin players, they're running across the stage back and forth and changing spots. It was just almost like a 3-ring circus. And then, of course, they played a couple fun songs, and then they did a couple more Christmas songs with way big lights. And then they had this number, and I don't even know what the song was. I may have to check a little further and see if I can find a list of the songs they actually did. But We had the best seats. I am subscribed to some site where I get access to tickets before they actually go online, on sale online. We were dead center of the stage. We weren't on the floor, but we were back, but it was dead center. I mean, I was exactly like, I was looking right at the speaker. So we had the best seats in the house. It was so perfect. And right in front of us, between us and the people that were actually on the floor sitting close to the stage, there was like, that's where the sound people were, so we could kind of see them. But in the middle of their section, there was this platform. Well, somewhere in the middle of the show, it raised up, and then you could see it. There was these little bitty flames, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And then on the stage, you can see there's little bitty flames. So they start doing the song, and all of a sudden, these, like, I don't know, 20-foot flames shoot out of that little stage, and out from up front, there must have been 20 of them up front, and 4 on this little platform that went up. We could feel the heat. It was so hot in there, but it was like, oh, it was just so wild. And like it went with the music. It'd go up and it would, and then it would go down. And then a little bit later, it would go. It was just. I can't even explain it. It was. I'm sure it's like being on acid. Never been on drugs, but I'm thinking if people were on drugs, this is probably what they were thinking of. It almost wore us out just sitting there watching it. It was so intense. It was so intense. I had a lot of other thoughts, but maybe I won't share some of them. They're really deep.